Hey everyone, welcome to my Watch Chronicles. Today I've got a Zodiac Super Sea Wolf Meteorite watch that I picked up about a month ago, and I've been wearing it pretty much since. So I have a pretty good idea of how it looks and wears on my wrist and how well I like it compared to other watches in my collection. Um, First off, let's start by looking at this Meteorite dial because that's kind of what everyone wants to see on these watches. You see the striations of the Meteorite, and this one just looks. I've had other Meteorite ones. This one looks really good. I really do like the blue accents and the secondhand chapter ring that goes around it. And blue looks really good. Got the applied indices. Get a better look at that. Second hand is in white. Minute hand is in blue. And then we got a silver stainless steel hour hand. The bezel is gray mineral crystal. It's not sapphire, like a lot of watches are doing these days. My understanding is they tried to replicate the Bakelite bezels back from the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. And I think it looks really good, but it's not going to be quite as scratch resistant. The crystal is sapphire, though, and it's got anti-reflective coating on it. It is 40 millimeters across. It's about 14 millimeters thick. They call this plating on here a space gray DLC coating, but really it's a gunmetal. If you've ever had a gunmetal watch, it's pretty much the same color. So that's what you're going to get. Does come with their STP Swiss-made 1-11 automatic movement. It's basically the equivalent of an SW200 from Solida or an ETA 2824. Does have a 44 power hour reserve, which is slightly longer than their counterparts from ETA or Solida. I believe theirs is 38 for their base movements. This one does come with a 2-year manufacturer's warranty. If you get a brand new, it's 200 water resist, and it's just a really nice looking watch. I've been a big fan of this since I've put it on my wrist. Let's take a look at this bezel and hear it as I turn it. The bezel action is pretty good on it. It sounds well, in my opinion, compared to other ones. I've had quite a few watches over the years. It is a little lightweight, which is fine. It's nice and clicky. Doesn't have a lot of back play at all. So that is nice. I mean, don't have a whole lot of complaints. One thing I will say is that when I first got this, I was a little concerned about the bracelet because I've never had one that was this thin. I mean, as you can see, the articulation on it's good. Jubilee style, but it's just super thin. See if I can get that to show better. Flip it over. Oops. It does not want to stay. But that's kind of what it looks like. I'm going to bring in my Christopher Ward. You can kind of see the difference the size of the bracelet. So that, I mean, I haven't had one that was quite this thin before. Thought maybe, well, maybe it feels a little cheap when I first got it. But the more I have worn it, the more I've decided it's just super comfortable. I really love this bracelet. It wears really well. It feels good on the wrist. And to me, that's the most important thing. It is quality solid stainless steel. It's just thinner than I'm used to. As you can see, this end link, it curves down aggressively. It's like almost like a half end link. So it's going to fit your wrist quite well. Since it is just a DLC, I mean, it's just standard brushing. But let's take a look at the clasp. You can see it. It's got a little bit of a spring-loaded action there. Fits perfectly, especially in the summertime when your wrist swells or expands. Most butterfly clasps don't give you that. It's the first time I've seen that on a watch. It fits really well. Let's take a look at the case back. Got the Zodiac symbol engraved in the back. Close this back up. But yeah, I'm just a big fan of everything about this watch, and I didn't think I would be when I first got it. There's the crown. It's got the Zodiac symbol on it. Let's try putting this on my wrist and see how it goes. See how it looks. Over my gloves. Now I have a 7 1/4 inch wrist. So if you have anything like my wrist, it's kind of what it's going to look like and feel on your. I get the lights out of the way, but looks good. Fits great. Super comfortable. It's just very unique and fun watch to have. I really enjoyed having it, and this definitely won't be my last Zodiac watch. There's some other ones I had my eye on. They aren't cheap. I mean, this one was $1,700-1,800 retail. I want to say I paid about $1,500 for this guy. And so, I mean, you're going to spend a little bit of money if you want to pick one up. I mean, compared to some other luxury watches, yeah, they're really cheap, but I think they're worth it, in my opinion. They do have a long, rich heritage. People seem to really like them. And I'm one of those people. This will not be my last Zodiac. Let's get that turned around. Take another look at it. If you want to pick one up, I highly recommend it. I don't think there's a whole lot more of these. I think they made like 180, I believe. So there's probably not a whole lot more floating around. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a great day.